Hey, good morning, everyone. Happy Wednesday. Rob here from Southwest Florida Television. Pretty calm out there this morning. 61 degrees. Water temperature 68 degrees. Expecting a high of up around 80 today. It's going to be a pretty warm day today. Well, our moon is still in the sky, a bit higher up there this morning. I don't know if you can see the little white dot up there, just above the center of the screen. Couple little snowy egrets out there, just flying up the beach. Well, I hope everybody survived Christmas. A beautiful day here yesterday in Southwest Florida. A couple more of our little snowy egrets. Well, hopefully Roy will be out here this morning. We'll check in with him, see how he's doing today. They just got this roped off here. A lot of old tree roots down here. Keep people from tripping over them. There were a bunch of birds up here, but they just got scared away by some people walking by. Darn it. This is looking down to the south. Maybe we'll get lucky this morning and see a couple dolphins. You never know. Saw two Finally saw 2 dolphins yesterday at the very tail end of the beach walk. I was getting ready to sign off and I saw 2 dolphins up by Area 4 yesterday. So maybe they'll come by again this morning for us. Maybe they'll put on a little show, a post-Christmas show for us. The tide is on its way out here. Another couple hours before low tide. As I walk along the beach here, I'll keep my eyes peeled for some interesting shells or whatever else I might see. Boy, the sand is really soft down by the water. It's hard to walk. Sink down into it. There's a little snowy egret looking for a fish. Not having any luck. Hey, how you doing? Yeah, great morning. Great morning.
Hey, have you seen Roy?
Not yet today.
Yeah, because
He won't be out for another.
I got to get a number or something. Cause,
Oh, it's all over the internet. You just Google his name, you'll get his phone number.
He served on the Iowa.
Uh-huh.
And my uncle did too.
Really?
I was talking to my uncle yesterday, telling him about Roy. And my uncle went to a roof. He wants to meet him. Can't wait.
Oh, that'd be awesome. Google his name.
Yeah,
H-A-A-S-E.
I sent a friend request to you and Roy yesterday.
Okay.
I posted the video of the dolphins I saw yesterday.
Okay.
And also the shells.
All right, I'll check all those. I get so many of those every day.
No, they're on they're on the feed or whatever.
I'll check for that, and
I'll
just send you his phone number.
And the girl, what was her name? That found the big conch shells.
Justine. Yep, Justine.
I posted some pictures of the live conch yesterday.
Oh, awesome. Oh, you're the one that found the conch out there? Yeah. Those are huge, aren't they?
Well,
I found one out here.
I took pictures of it.
Oh, okay.
And then we put it back in the water.
All right, I'll send you Roy's phone number later today. All right.
Cool, man. Hey, you're even a hockey fan, so
Yeah,
Awesome.
I was.
Yeah.
Just the Everblades
local
here.
team, yeah.
Yep. All right.
Yeah, I gotta go. I got a flight at noon.
Oh, all right. Have a safe trip. Nice meeting you. Well, that is really cool. This man here, a gentleman from visiting down here from New York, his dad served on the same ship as Roy. Wouldn't that be something if they knew each other? Wow. That is a cool story. That is cool. Two little snowy white egrets here. These are pretty small. They're young'uns, just kids, going their separate ways. Now let's get further up the beach here. Meet so many great people out here. So many nice people. People that have followed me on these beach walks. They come out here and introduce themselves. There's some little sandpipers running around and some white ibis behind them. Half a dozen white ibis here, doing their little ibis thing this morning, making their way up the beach. Up. Where are they gonna go? We'll catch up with them a little bit later. Guess they didn't want to be bothered this morning. Hey, if you enjoy these beach walks, hit that share button. Please hit the share button. I see 48 people watching right now. I should see 48 shares when I go home this morning. I haven't seen really many shells here. Still some of the leftovers from the weekend, from that big storm. There were so many. I was just amazed at how many of these lightning whelks we saw on the beach one morning. The beach was covered with whelks like this. It's just absolutely incredible. Beautiful shells, the lightning whelks. The beach was just covered with them. I'm sure there's still some nice things left here if I look close. We'll do a little beach combing this morning. No worries. I am hoping to see a dolphin come by. I'm really looking forward to seeing some dolphins. Roy and the dolphins, those are the highlights of my morning beach walks, that's for sure. There's somebody took a bunch of those pen shells that washed up on the beach and used them to decorate their little sand sculpture. If you look real hard, that's a sea turtle down there with all the pen shells behind it. Beautiful, beautiful morning out here. The day after Christmas. Beautiful sunrise yesterday morning. I got to come out and take in the sunrise for Christmas morning. That was a real treat. During season here, I don't get a chance to come out for sunrise very often. All right, dolphins. This is like perfect water right here for a dolphin to come swimming up. Nice and calm. This is one of the spots they come by. I don't see any out there though right yet. Not right now. This is something that just blew my mind the other day. Come back up here. We had whelks, lightning whelks, and pen shells covering the beach. The pen shells are starting to deteriorate here, but these are all pen shells. This is just a pile of pen shells. And in with all the pen shells were just tons of lightning whelks. There's a piece of a big lightning whelk. But so many people have been out here now going through these and finding the nice shells. But this was incredible how many pen shells were on the beach the other day. You can still get an idea just from looking at them here, how many were out here, the bits and pieces that are left. This is just one spot. This is just one area of the beach. There are several places like this along the beach. These are all broken up pen shells. Just piles of them. See if I can find one. Show you what the pen shell looks like. If you don't know if you're not familiar with the pen shell, they've been so stepped on and walked on. See if I can find a whole one here. Here's a small one. A small pen shell. Why do they call it a pen shell, you might be asking yourself? Well, use your imagination. You hold it like that on its end. Kind of looks like an old fountain pen, an old writing pen. That's how it got its name, pen shell. Beautiful shells. You see that little iridescent color there on the tip? The pen shell. These are all dead. Nothing inside of them. This was just a huge pile of shells here 3 days ago. Huge. But it has been well sifted through now. Sifted through and driven over by the park rangers. Other beach vehicles. But I guarantee you there's still something buried underneath all this. Still some nice shells if you had the patience to come out and dig around. The other thing we saw a lot of the other day were these paper figs. Now we're just seeing mostly broken ones on the beach. People have picked up the nice ones, the paper fig shells. But piles of them. Piles of the paper figs. Just incredible. There's a moon shell. Wonder if it's any good. Yep. See? It's got a little chip in it. But there's a moon shell. Somebody'd still pick that up and add it to their collection. A shark eye, also called a moon shell, a moon snail. Little crown conch right there. A cutaway view of an old crown conch. That's cool. Can't imagine what's still buried down there. You need a nice little rake to dig around down in here. These are kind of sharp, these pen shells. And I'm sure there's still some neat stuff buried there. Lots of little cockle shells we saw too. Lots of cockle shells up on the beach. Scallop shells. Oyster shells. Nice big oyster shell there. There's a slipper shell. That's busted up. All kinds of interesting things. Another little scallop shell, nice little scallop shell. Down closer to the water. Still haven't seen any dolphins go by, darn it. Beautiful. Beautiful morning though, that's for sure. Look at that sky, isn't that gorgeous? I haven't heard any ospreys up in any of the trees yet this morning. Wow. There is a big group of ibis up here now. Those ones we saw earlier, it looks like they met up with another group here. Having a little group meeting. Look at all the ibis. Wow. White ibis. White ibises? The white ibises. I love watching all the birds. Coming out here and doing some bird watching in the morning. Just give them their space when you walk by. Try not to startle them. Please don't let your kids chase after the birds. Everybody thinks it's so cute to let their kids run into a big group of birds and get a picture of them while the birds are flying, but that's really stressful on the birds. Some more over here. There's a juvenile with them over here. Good morning. I'm going to show you something here. See this dark ibis just coming into the frame over here on the right? That is a young ibis, a juvenile ibis. That's what color they are when they're young. They're that darkish brownish black color. Where are you going? That is a young ibis right there. An immature ibis. They start out dark and then as they get older, they turn white. Just like people. Their hair turns gray or white when they get older. You can see it a little better with the little sun. Oh, hopping around. They just, they walk all over the place, not just along the water. See, here they are up on the beach. You'll see them inside the park. You'll see them around the park in the neighborhoods here. They're heading up into the Up into the woods, it looks like now. Just looking for bugs, whatever they can find in the sand. Just using those big long orange beaks to probe into the sand. There's Junior. He likes to run a lot. He or she. Should be some more coming through here. Where'd they go? Oh, they're all running back down to the water again. I can watch them all morning. But I don't have all morning. Keeping my eyes peeled here for some dolphins. No luck yet. No luck with the dolphins out here. Don't see Roy yet either. There's a little worm shell out here. Any of you newcomers that haven't seen a worm shell, there's a little worm shell. Every once in a while you can find a really nice long worm shell. This is just pretty much the tip of the worm shell. People call these wormies, nicknamed them wormies. Our moon is still up there. It's pretty high in the sky this morning. I don't know if you can see it up there. Yep. Little tiny white dot there. There's a little shark eye shell. Sitting down there on the beach looking at me. That looks like a nice one. Yeah. Nice little shark eye, a moon shell. Moon snail. This little eye there. It's a nice one. The first shell, my first shell for the morning. It's going in my pocket. Very seldom do I leave this beach with empty pockets. Little lightning whelk down here.
But that is the windshield.
lightning whelk. They're screaming on their cell phone. Yeah, there's a dead, looks like a dead blue crab down there washed up on the beach. Look at the blue on those. Look at the blue. Look how blue that is on that dead blue crab. Wow. Surprised the birds haven't gotten to it yet. The tide is slowly going out here, slowly revealing some shells here along the water line. Nice little fighting conch shell, Florida fighting conch. Lots of very, very tiny shells down here this morning. Very, very small shells. Boy, that sun is coming out. Once that sun pops out, it starts really warming up fast out here on the beach. It's amazing. It was pretty nice when I came out this morning, 61. It's gonna get up to 80, right around 80 today. Water temperature is 68 degrees. Pretty clear skies this morning. Relatively clear, a few little clouds here and there. Just beautiful. Oh, there's a really nice sandcastle up here on the beach. Gorgeous one. Take you up there and give you a look at it here in a second. Just want to see if there's any neat little shells here before I walk up there. I don't want to miss anything. Let somebody else get it. There's a little tiny baby apple murex. That's a little baby apple murex shell there. Wow. Nice. Nice little shell. A piece of a moon shell down there. A broken moon shell down there. Neat colors on that one though. Check out this sandcastle up here. Walk up on the beach. Check out that little sandcastle. That's a pretty nice little work of art there. A little piece of artwork there. Look at that. All the little shells. A little castle up on top of the hill. That's a great little sandcastle. Now let's keep walking up the beach. Photo. Try to get a photo of this. let's continue our walk and see if we find any more interesting little shells. Well, one of my friends came out here, found his first shark's tooth yesterday on Christmas Day. That was a nice little Christmas present. I'm still looking for that shark's tooth, the elusive shark's teeth. One of these mornings I'm going to look down and bam, there it is. I've been seeing lots of little worm shells on the beach. Lots of little wormies. Lots of these little guys out here this morning. Couple little olive shells over here. There's one here. The olive shells. Gotta look really close here. The stuff gets buried in the sand. You might just see the tip of a shell sticking out, so you really gotta pay attention to what you're looking at. See Roy coming down the beach there. Another one of our little lightning whelk shells down here. It's a nice one. Nice little lightning whelk. A couple of our little mossy arc shells. The mossy arcs. I see another little moon shell down here. A little one. People have been finding some nice big ones around here. I found a couple. There's a nice little moon. Little shark eye shell. Also called a moon shell. Also known as a moon snail. Little slipper shell down here, a couple little slippers. Maybe when you flip them over, use your imagination, they look like a little slipper. The slipper shells. There's a little tiny baby fighting conch. Little baby fighting conch shell. A little baby tulip shell down here. Piece of a little baby tulip shell. That would be a nice little find. Hey, if you enjoy these beach walks, remember, nobody pays me to come out here and do this. I enjoy doing it. I enjoy bringing you along with me, showing you what's going on out here. Hopefully teaching you a few things about the beach life here. If anybody wants to make a little donation, I always appreciate it. You can find my PayPal account info right here in the description of this post. To those that have sent something, thank you so much. Always comes in handy around the holidays. I really appreciate that. Roy is coming down the beach, singing up a storm. Singing up a storm as he walks down the beach here. We'll say good morning to him. He's quite the showboat. Hamming it up for the camera. What's up, Daddy-O? You look like you're dressed up for...
Hey, Rob, how you doing this morning?
You heading back to Alaska? You look like you're all bundled up for Alaska
I
today.
left my fur hat back at the ranch. No fur hat.
Well, you left it back in its cage?
I think it's getting warmer. What do you think?
It's getting warmer today. Nice day today.
Happy to hear that. What was
Beautiful.
the temp this morning?
Oh, in the low 60s, 61.
Really?
Warming up though now, for sure.
Yeah,
Warming
nice.
up for sure.
Pretty darn nice.
So how was your party? How'd you enjoy that
Wonderful.
Christmas party? Wasn't that fun?
Yeah, it was fabulous. What a good time.
Yeah.
All those good people making such a great party.
Wasn't that nice? That was nice.
A lot of good shots.
How long did it last?
Oh, I don't know. I hung in there, I don't know, quite a while. It was well after noon.
You hung in there.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to give somebody your phone number. And this guy, his dad, is a guy he's just down from New York. And
Yeah.
he's met me on the beach here. He's been watching us. His dad was on the Iowa.
No kidding.
Yep.
Well, I'll be darned.
So I'm going to give him your phone number, and this guy's going to call you.
Hey, fantastic.
It'll be a few days probably before he calls
Another
you.
Iowa crew member.
Wouldn't it be something if you knew each other
Yeah.
from back in the old days?
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be incredible?
Yeah, maybe he was the captain
Uh-oh. Hope not.
or the admiral.
You sat in his chair, didn't you?
Yeah.
Without his
The
permission.
admiral's chair.
Wouldn't that be neat if you knew him? That would be so
really
neat.
be something.
So go ahead and finish your walk, and I'll
Hard
catch
to
up with
remember
you.
names that long
I
ago.
know, but you'll probably remember stories.
Well, I was in communications. That was, I don't know what position he
Right.
was in.
But I bet you might have some stories in common, that's for sure.
Yeah, I don't know when he went on the ship, whether he saw action or what. So
Well, neither do I yet, but we're going to find out.
how did you find that out?
This person just met us through Facebook here.
Somebody gave you a call or
No, I just saw him here on the beach. I just saw him here.
no kidding?
Yeah, his son. His son's going to give his dad your phone number
Fantastic.
call
When
you.
did you see him this morning?
just a little while ago.
Oh, I'm sorry.
He's been here. He's talked to you several times now. But he just found out last night that his dad was on the Iowa.
Oh, I see.
So yeah, he was down vacationing from New York. He just ran out here hoping to catch you this morning, but you weren't here yet. He had to head to the airport and get his flight out. So
I wondered, his dad must be an old timer then.
I'm guessing probably at least in his 50s.
Yeah. Because, you know,
When did they retire that ship?
I think it was about 46 or so, around in there.
Oh wow, that was a while ago. Wow, and it's still floating. Amazing.
Yeah, there
Absolutely
was quite a lot of
amazing.
steel in that baby.
Yep. Well, go finish your walk.
And in New Jersey, I think, isn't that a museum out on the East Coast somewhere?
I don't know. There's a lot of old battleships and things that they've turned
Well,
into
New
museums.
Jersey was a sister
Aircraft
ship
carriers.
of the Iowa.
Submarines. It was the sister ship.
Yeah, it was the same ship.
Yeah, somebody will have to
Same
Google
design.
that.
Huh?
Somebody will have to go online and Google it.
Because I think it was in New Jersey where they signed the armistice with Japan.
No.
And my brother was aboard. Or was that
was
Missouri?
Missouri. It was supposed to
Missouri.
happen on the Iowa, and then because the president was from Missouri, right? They changed it to the Missouri because both ships were there.
And my brother was aboard the Missouri when that was
No,
done.
the Iowa. He was on the
Yeah, but
Iowa.
he was on the Missouri. He wasn't one of the personnel, but he got aboard when they signed it. He
I don't
was
remember
there
him saying
witnessing that.
We have that. He told us that whole story.
With old General MacArthur.
Yep, he told us that story. We recorded that story out here at the beach with Rudy.
And the interesting thing is the Japanese diplomat, he was in full top hat and tails.
Right.
And General MacArthur sat there in his shirt sleeves with no tie. That was a good one.
Well, we weren't the ones surrendering.
No. Japanese, very formal.
That was quite.
Boy, I remember when
war.
they dropped that bomb on Nagasaki.
Yeah.
It's hard to believe, one
Wasn't
bomb,
it?
one city.
Well, go finish your walk, and I'll catch up with you here on the way back.
Okay.
All right.
Good.
I want to get some of these shells, and I want to see these dolphins up here.
Yeah.
The dolphins are gonna come out and say good morning to us. You
Hey,
watch.
that'd be wonderful.
I'll catch up with you in just a few minutes.
Good
All right.
show, good show.
Think of some thoughts for the day. A word for the day.
Okay.
All right. Be careful. Don't let me catch you in that water.
Yeah,
I'll be right back. There's a lot of people starting to show up out here, and I want to get what shells I can before it's too late. And then we'll go back and finish our little chat with Roy. I always like ending. I really like ending my beach walks with Roy. Such a treat talking to him. And if this gentleman was on the ship at the same time as Roy, that will just be absolutely incredible. Absolutely incredible. If they just happen to remember each other. Get the two of them together. Wouldn't that be fun? Wow. Tide is slowly creeping out here on us. Slowly creeping out. All the little ripples here. Just love those little ripples, the little patterns in the sand. As we look up the beach, gorgeous with the sun shining, the blue sky. Absolutely gorgeous morning here in paradise once again. Darn, I'm really hoping to see a dolphin here. It is so flat. They used to come by really early in the morning. Now they've changed their darn schedule on me. But as flat as this is, we are not gonna miss them. That's for sure. Sometimes they come right into this little lagoon area right here. Some mornings, my Lord, do they put on a show, those dolphins. Leaping out of the water, tossing the fish up in the air, just playing with them. Playing with their food like little kids. I only have 4 shells in my pocket right now. Nice little lightning whelk, 2 moon shells, and a little tiny apple murex. What else are we gonna come across here? that water feels good. 68 degrees. And the best news is there's no red tide. No red tide in any of Southwest Florida. Out where we saw the dolphins yesterday, late yesterday morning. This is where they came swimming by, 2 of them. Just can't predict where or when they're going to come by. They are here though, that's for sure. Little seagulls sitting there. So calm out here this morning. That sky though, wow. Absolutely gorgeous. Seagull primping itself out here. Smurf sky. Look how blue it is. As we look all around here, it's gorgeous. The water is picking up the blues today. Absolutely gorgeous. That's me stopping to take photographs. Most of you know that by now. Yeah, the gulls don't let you get too close. Look at that sky. Wow. That's all I can say is wow. Now let's walk up the beach a little further here. Then we'll turn around and reconnect with our buddy Roy. Where are you going, mister? Where are you going? Where are you going? I just want to get a picture of you. Don't walk away from me. Well, I'm not seeing a whole bunch of shells up here, darn it. Thought I was gonna get lucky and find some neat stuff up here. Still, whoop, I think I saw a dolphin. Saw something jump out of the water out here. Yeah, I think so. Where did it go? Yep. There's one out here. There's one out here. Coming. He's not coming up. Darn it. There he is. I don't know if you saw it. Darn it. He's staying under. He's staying deep. Now he's going out further. Boy, he is staying under for a long time. I don't know if you saw it out there or not. I can't zoom in too much because it's really hard to see him out there. Hard to follow him because he's not coming up. Darn it. Whoa. Darn him. He won't come in close to shore. Rats. He's probably going to come in up in area 3. He's way out there now. Way down there. Slowly making its way down the beach. I don't know if you got a glimpse of it or not. Too far away and staying under too long. Not leaving those little bubbles that you can follow along the top of the water. Yeah, he's gonna come in up here. He's gonna come in. Down in area 3, I think he's getting closer to the sandbar. Nope, he's just hanging off the sandbar. Really shallow out there. Tide is going out, so they can't get too close to shore. I've lost him now. Fishing boat heading out there. Right in between us and that boat. Yep. He's heading down the beach. He's way out there. don't see him. He has not come up again. Darn it. Just one. Usually there's more than one. He might have wanted to chase that behind. Oh no. He's still way out here. It's way out there. Darn it. I was hoping we'd get a close-up look at one of our dolphins today. But he's staying pretty far offshore this morning. Gosh darn it. Sometimes they come in right up in here, but it's really getting shallow now with the tide going out. Darn it. Well, that was just one. It's a good chance another one might come swimming by here. I don't know if you can see that pelican offshore there, just above the water. I'm gonna walk out into the water. It's only ankle deep here. I have seen the dolphins swimming in ankle deep water before. We've seen them come right up, pretty much onto the beach, chasing fish, right up to the beach. Oh, I see our friend Bill up there. Shark-tooth Bill. The water still isn't even up to my knees out here. Great look back at the beach. Great look back at the beach. Area 4 beach there. That is a great look at Area 4 beach. A really great look at Area 4 beach. I gotta take a photo of that. Man, the water feels so nice here. Such a great view of the beach. I haven't been out here in a little while. You can see that mile of unspoiled beach at Del Nor-Wiggins. You can see where the park ends and the condos start down there, looking down to the south. Just beautiful out here. The water, look at that reflection. Beautiful. Ooh, I am blinded by the light here. Blinded. Yesterday there were 2 dolphins that swam by. I was hoping maybe one would come moseying by us here while I'm standing out here. Gorgeous views of our beach out here from out in the water. Gorgeous views. Just love these patterns in the sand. beautiful. Wouldn't you just love to be out here walking the beach with me? This is the best I can do, though. These live feeds are the closest thing I can do to bringing you out here to the beach with me. Just gorgeous. Oh, the water feels so good out here this morning. Refreshing. Just can't get over how blue everything is today. Blue, it's a blues kind of day, blues kind of morning. Now let's mosey on back down the beach. See if we can find Roy. See if he's got some words of wisdom for us, a thought for the day, maybe a word for the day. It's so nice having him back out here with us. The highlight of my morning beach walks. Hey, if you enjoy what you see here, tell your friends. Please make sure you like and follow Southwest Florida Television. Also, while you're here on Facebook, if you're interested in things around Naples, things to do in Naples, make sure you like and follow Nonstop Naples. Nonstop Naples here on Facebook. Every once in a while you might catch me over there doing a live feed. I want to go down and do a live feed. They have this new food truck park down in East Naples. I want to go down there and do a live feed and check that out. Just see actually what the menu is down there, what they're offering. It's kind of a neat little concept. 8 food trucks. And they built a little outdoor bar on the water there on Henderson Creek down in East Naples. So you can have some cocktails. Interesting cuisine from one of the food trucks. Sit out on the river. Well, here comes the lucky lady, Justine.
Good morning.
It's the lucky lady.
Yeah, I've had some good news.
You did.
How are you
Did you
doing?
see the picture of you with the horse conch? The guy put it on Facebook.
Oh no, I didn't.
He might
see
have
it.
sent you a friend request, so
Oh,
check
I'll
for
have
that.
to check.
He told me this morning, and something else he told me this morning. He was talking to his father, and his father was on the same ship that Roy was on back in the war.
No kidding.
So he's all excited about them two talking.
How crazy.
Wouldn't that be something if they knew each other?
That would be. Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Small world.
Isn't it though? He was all excited. He came running out here. Where's Roy? Where's Roy? I'm like, oh, he's not here yet.
He's down there.
Yeah, well, this was earlier.
Oh.
He was on his way to the airport. He was hoping to catch Roy before he left.
Oh, he left already?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
too bad. That was a quick visit.
Yeah, but he's gonna give his father Roy's phone number and have him
Oh,
give him a call. So
wow,
Roy's
that's
all
so
excited
neat.
about that for
That's
sure.
so
Yeah.
neat.
Anything good this morning?
No, oh well,
Couple-
of course, yes.
the
I
usual?
found lots of little ones.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know, I can't, sometimes I just can't help myself.
I can't either with the little ones.
When I find these perfect little
Oh yeah.
shells, I just
I
think
love
they're
the little
so
baby
cute.
conchs. Oh, nice little baby horse conch.
Yeah, a little one of what we found the big
Yeah.
one of yesterday. So
I can't wait to
I
see
don't
that
find that
picture.
many of these. So
What is that?
that.
Yeah, that's a
that's I believe it's called a colorful moon snail. or
colorful moon.
moon.
Yeah, there's so many different colors on these
But
things.
somebody else has called it a nautilus. But
Yeah,
what
Nautica,
I've seen of
nautilus,
a
yeah.
nautilus is very different.
Yeah,
the picture I
didn't.
have.
The only little
but-
baby I found today was a little
Oh, it's
baby
cute, Murex.
Murex.
I found a little bit bigger one, but I really shouldn't keep them, but we'll see
Well,
what happens.
what else are they going to...
They're just gonna.
They're just
fumble
gonna
about
wash
and
back
get
into the
broken,
water.
right?
They're not going to grow,
No, exactly.
even if they get watered.
Yep.
All right, Justine, see you later. Yeah, I got to find that picture. Somebody took of her with a great big horse conch here yesterday. It was alive, so we couldn't take it home, but it was huge. I'll share that. I'm just slowly making my way up, back down the beach. Didn't get as far up as I wanted. It saw a dolphin. It kind of got distracted, but we didn't really get a good look at it. It stayed far offshore, and it was not surfacing. It was staying under for a long time. So we really, I don't know if you could see it or not. You might have got one glimpse of it as it surfaced, as it breached the surface. But however, the dolphins are out there. Love seeing them. Love getting those up close looks at them. We will. That's why you got to tune in. And you got to stick with me. You never know what's going to happen during a live feed. Just never know when something's going to happen. Many a times I've been just signing off, bam, and a dolphin swims by. This is a really old tulip shell here on the beach. An old banded tulip, all worn. You can see the inside of it. Good morning, how are you doing? Oh, come on, it's beautiful now. It is absolutely gorgeous out here right now. Just incredible. Pelicans flying back and forth along the beach. Diving in at the fish. For a very, very long time here, probably 3 months during the summer. There was nothing at this beach. No people, no birds, no fish, nothing because of the red tide. The only fish that we saw on the beach were dead. Sadly, dead dolphins, dead sea turtles, dead manatees. And it's not over. There is no red tide here. There actually is no red tide along the shores of Southwest Florida today, yesterday. But sadly, if you go out into those Gulf waters, the bottoms are just covered with dead fish. It is horrible. The reports that fishermen bring back, not catching anything out there. Here comes a couple pelicans. There was another one behind it. It's kind of farther behind. You know, our moon is still up in the sky. I'm not sure if you can see it here. Can you see it up there? I don't know if you can see it. Little white dot there. Little white dot up there. Getting a lot of glare on the screen. I can't see it. See where that guy is? That's a good place to shell out here. It's right along the edge of one of the sandbars. Good place to do some shelling. We're getting closer to Roy here, closing in on our buddy Roy. Let's see if he came up with a word for us for today or a thought for the day. I'm just gonna step out into the water here. Love getting my feet wet. There's a crab down there. I think it might be a dead one. Not moving. Yeah, sadly, it's a dead crab, darn it. All from the red tide, still washing in with the currents. Sad, sad, sad. Just what I was talking about earlier. All the dead marine life that has settled to the bottom of the Gulf out there offshore, miles out. All killed by the red tide. Now I heard on the news this morning, more good news about waste being dumped into the water to the north of us, creating problems. What is wrong with us, people? Come on. Dumping sewage out into the Gulf. Come on. It's been going on forever, but hey. Just saw a dolphin way, way far out. You're not gonna see it. I just saw one come up way, way, way out there. Something's going by. There's a big boat going by out there too. See if I can zoom in. If you can see it on the horizon. Where is it? See that boat? Very hard to hold the camera steady here. You see the boat out on the horizon? That's the Key West Express. I don't know if you can see it or not. It's way out there. That's a fun time, fun trip. Take a cruise down to the Keys that leaves from Fort Myers. It's way out there. I did see a dolphin breach the surface out there, way, way out there though. I was talking about that wastewater, that sewage that they said they're dumping. They're dumping into the water up to the north of us. I just can't believe it. We have got to start taking better care of our natural resources or they are going to be gone. Water is our most precious resource. Air and water. Without those two resources, the human race is history. This is just one of my favorite views here. One of my all-time favorite views. The water, the blue sky, the green trees. People out here enjoying the beach. So many people that live here don't come out and enjoy our beaches. It's all the folks that don't live here that really appreciate them. People that live here just take it for granted. It's crazy. Crazy. What a beautiful view. Great look up our beach. Great look. Nice little screensaver. Nice little screensaver. Sky is just incredible. Absolutely incredible. The sun over here, peeking through the trees. The tide is still going out here. Not quite at low tide yet. How you guys doing? See Roy patiently waiting for me up here on the bench. I've given him plenty of time to come up with a word for the day. I'm curious as to what it's going to be. If you enjoy these beach walks, and you're feeling generous and want to make a little contribution, it's always appreciated, especially around the holiday seasons here. I don't get rich off of these beach walks by any means. Hopefully I get enough contributions to pay the phone bill. That's what my goal is, just to keep the phone turned on. It's an important part of the beach walks. If you do want to send something, you can find a link to my PayPal account in the description of this post. And to those of you that have sent something, thank you very, very much. Roy just got a visitor, so I'm just holding back here. Roy's got somebody up on the beach shaking his hand, saying hi to him up there. One of our beach friends. Good morning.
Hi, how you doing?
Good. What's up, Daddy-O?
Hey, Rob, how you doing, man?
Doing great. Did you see the dolphin? It was pretty far out there.
Well, this other couple were here and they tried to show me, but I couldn't see it.
Yeah, they were.
The tree was in the way.
They were pretty far. They were out there really far.
Ah,
So what you been doing? Yeah, you're sitting right behind the tree.
I've been mellowing out and it's glorious.
Mellowing out.
Glorious. Oh, man. Just
How's-
mellowing out.
How's the old leg feeling this morning?
It's hanging in there.
It's hanging in there,
Yeah.
hanging on by a thread.
She's coming today to rewrap it, so that'll be interesting.
That'll be interesting. I think she's gonna give you a lecture today.
Oh, she does every day.
I think she's gonna give you a big lecture today. We'll see. So, what you been thinking about?
Well, I've been just mellowing out. I've been thinking about the beauty and the glory of life. It's just so magnificent. It's just overwhelming, the beauty of it.
The beauty is overwhelming. Today is so beautiful. All the blues today. Everything's blue.
Oh, the blue sky and the blue sea. Look how blue it is.
Beautiful. So
It's
blue.
just unbelievable. And then that light blue near the shore. And,
Yep.
oh, it's just, I tell you, I'm just overwhelmed. It's so magnificent. It's enthralling.
Enthralling.
That's the word of the day.
Enthralling.
Is the
That's
beauty
a good
of
word.
it. The
Enthralling.
beauty of our world here. And
No,
the
I was just-
sky, birds,
That
and
was-
then the dolphins. I'm sorry I didn't see them, but they're there.
They're there. It's good to know they're there. Whether you see them or not, it's good to know they're still out there.
Yeah.
After all those problems we had with that red tide. Oh, that was just terrible.
Yeah, hopefully that'll stay away from us.
Now, I just heard on the news. You ready for this? Now
Oh.
they're somebody's dumping poop into the water up to the north of us.
What?
They're dumping waste into the water.
Who's doing that?
I don't know. I didn't hear. I had to leave before they cut to the story.
Some city or some private
I don't know.
enterprise?
I don't know. Up to the north. All I saw is we got somebody's dumping waste into the Gulf again.
Well, they'll certainly put a halt to that.
I would certainly hope so.
I think it's illegal.
Well, they do it down in Naples, all over. They dump all the stuff that comes off the roads and everything. You know, it just drains out into the Gulf with all the oil in it. And,
Really?
yep. You can see the pipes when you walk on the beach down there.
Oh, I didn't
They're
know
talking
that.
about maybe coming up with finally a solution for that. People are finally starting to open their eyes. You know, what did it? All those dead dolphins and manatees, all those dead dolphins on the beach.
Yeah.
That definitely got people's attention when they saw those dying. That was really sad.
Yeah.
We had a couple here.
Well, the United States is pretty good on that. But boy, some of the
Most
foreign
times.
countries, I know we were
Oh.
out to Tahiti, I couldn't believe it. The whole place was a garbage dump. They had no waste facilities at all. Everything went into the ocean.
Really?
Oh, all the sewage and all the trash. You couldn't swim. That place was just an absolute garbage dump.
Tahiti.
Yeah, and
That's supposed to be so beautiful.
yeah, the pictures, they must have a big crew cleaning up the beach before they take the picture.
How long ago was that?
Oh, that a lot of years ago.
Maybe
then
they
we figured
changed.
we'd go over to Bora Bora. You know, you see pictures of
Right.
Bora.
That's supposed to be gorgeous.
Yeah, right. Another garbage dump.
Really?
Trash, garbage, you wouldn't believe. You couldn't swim.
Wow.
No, well, they didn't have any facility for sewage disposal or trash disposal
Wow.
in the ocean.
Wow. That's sad.
The only place the beach was clear was the American club there where they cleared it.
Oh, they kept one little area clear.
Well, it was an
Tried.
American club.
So what do you think about this guy, man? Wouldn't it be something if he was on the ship with you? Wouldn't that not be?
That would really be
Even if you
something.
didn't know each other, just if he was there at the same time
Yeah,
on
we
the
could-
ship?
I wonder when he was on and where he went.
Well, he'll be calling. I assume
We-
he'll be calling. I don't think his son will be calling.
We went over to Japan, but the treaty was already signed. The war was over.
Oh, you didn't see any action on the Iowa?
No,
Man.
no. Time I got on, the war was over.
So it didn't probably even have a full crew, did it, when you were on it?
Well, it took quite a people to operate it, you know. It takes a lot of men to turn on the power.
Yep. No, those were something. That was diesel, huh?
Yeah, I'm sure looking forward to getting aboard and seeing it. Hopefully in 6 years.
6 more years.
Yeah,
That's just right around the corner.
it sure
Look
is.
at that other guy you saw in the paper, 107.
Yeah, and hanging in there good.
So you'll probably make it to at least 107.
Well, if I didn't have those darn germs got into my joints, why, I'd be waltzing with the ladies too. But that's life.
Well, you'll be back in action here. You're going to be back in action. Don't worry.
Yeah.
I mean, that thing is healed up so much. I mean,
Well, the
if you
leg,
look back at
leg
what-
is healing, but the joints
the
are
joints are still
very
aching.
painful. Yeah. But what can you do? You can't grouse about it.
And
That doesn't
was
do
from
any
that
good.
was from the germs, huh? The joints, the sore joints.
Yeah.
Mm. Well,
So
you can just stand there and hold on to them on the dance floor. That's just as much
That's
fun.
what I do. Let them shimmy around.
Yeah, that's just as much fun.
I wiggle my shoulders and hips.
It's the thought that counts, and it's
Yeah.
that's tight squeeze.
Yeah, that helps.
Did you get any squeezes today?
Yeah,
out
I
here?
did. Yeah, very nice squeezes.
Nice. Have you seen any of our friends? I saw Bill up there. Did you see them
Oh,
yet?
is Bill there?
Yeah, Bill and Stella are up the beach.
I didn't see him.
Yeah.
Usually they're down this end, but I didn't.
Bill's up there walking out looking for his shark's teeth.
No, I have to say hi.
So what's on your schedule today? Anything important?
Oh, the usual fiddly dee.
Fiddly dee, fiddly da. Got any company coming over today besides the nurse? I've been seeing a lot of cars at your house lately when I drive by. Been getting a lot of visitors.
Yeah, you have people stop in. I
I
really
think I
appreciate
saw
it.
Astrid's car. Did Astrid come by?
Yeah, Astrid, she's been around.
Sweet. I
Yeah,
haven't seen her in a while.
It's always, I really appreciate when people pop on by.
Well, there you go, ladies. Pop on by. Yeah, he doesn't mind.
In fact, I appreciate it.
Yeah, that makes the
Enjoy
day, the time go pass, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Reading any good books?
Yeah, I got a good one I'm looking at. Wild Adventures, I think it's called, so I gotta get into that.
Where are the adventures taking place?
All over the world, I guess.
Oh, wow.
It's a book of a composite of from Men's Magazine, all the adventure. I like true life adventure. I'm not much on fiction.
Nice. You still working on that astronomy project? Astrology?
Yeah.
Astronomy. Yeah?
Yeah,
Well, that'll be interesting to see that when it's done.
that will be.
You got quite a few little irons in the fire.
Oh, not too many. I kind of miss the irons. I miss construction work, but
You still working on that investment project?
yeah,
Well, see.
yeah, nothing much is happening.
Oh no, nothing much right now. Oh well. All right. Well, I know you don't have your harmonica with you, do you?
Yeah, darn, I left it in the
You
car
gotta-
again.
You gotta put that in your
I
pocket.
gotta put it in my pocket.
Yep. Put it in your pocket so we can have some harmonica music. That's the icing on the cake.
Yeah, I'll have to do
People
that.
love hearing that.
Thought of it again this morning when I forgot to put it in my pocket.
Oh well. All right. Well, you enjoy the rest of your morning.
Well, it's always good chatting with you,
Always good seeing you out here.
and I'm sure the Facebook people, bless you all.
They love seeing you out here as well. They're all saying hi and sending you hugs and kisses.
Well, it's so beautiful here, so peaceful and glorious. It's just
Isn't it?
hard to leave. You guys just sit here and mellow out. It's like, I think it's like being in heaven or something.
A lot of these people watching are sitting up north with the snow all around their house.
Well, we used to do
Freezing
that
cold.
too. That's fine. I used to ski in the snow. The snow is beautiful. I like snow.
I'll take the sand. Give me the sand over the snow any day.
You don't have to shovel sunshine.
You sure don't. There's your thought for the day. You don't have to shovel sunshine. I love it. All right, Roy. Well, you enjoy the rest. Whoa! I went backwards over the tree
Too many
root.
tequilas last night.
Tequilas. Ugh, I don't drink that stuff. Wow. I went right over the tree root, right off
Yeah.
it. There, I'm not the only one that's done that. Boy,
No, I'm careful of them.
you be careful out here, all right? I'll see you later.
Okay, always great seeing you.
Have a
Rob.
good day.
Have a good day.
All right, God bless and tally ho.
Bless you. Tally ho.
Tally ho. I was standing right on that little ledge there and I backed up right off of it. What a dope. See you, Roy.
That's what the old rum punch does for us.
The rum punch. All right, see you later. Oh, listen to the shells crunching under my feet. Wow. Gorgeous out here. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Pelican just taking off there. Boom. Diving into the water. They're so fun to watch, those big brown pelicans. Where's he gonna go? See if he makes another dive. If he turns around. I'm losing him. I almost was able to follow him. It's hard following him on the gimbal with the phone on this darn gimbal. Darn it. They'll probably do it again. Apparently came almost back to the same exact spot there. I'll widen out just a little bit. There he goes again. Okay, he's gonna come back. There he goes, coming back. See if he goes up. Where's he going? He's coming back. Is he going to make a dive? Is he going to dive? There he goes. Oh, nope. There he goes. Wow. So cool watching him. What a gorgeous morning. Step out into the water one more time. This pelican's just flying circles around us out here. Oh. It's beautiful as we look up the beach here. Pretty neat. You know, over the past year, I've just been seeing more and more people coming up walking the beach with bags and buckets, picking up shells. Just more and more people getting interested in shelling. Why not? It's free. Curious to see how deep the water is out here. Right now it's just above my ankles. You can see a sandbar right out here in front of me. Curious how deep the water is between me and there. Not very deep. Wow. Pelicans out here diving in front of me. Look at them all. Wow. A lot of fish out here. They're sitting on a school of fish out here, the pelicans. They are something to watch. So cool. So cool. Usually when you see pelicans, this many pelicans, a dolphin might come by. Sometimes. Not all the time, but usually when there's a group of pelicans, that means there's a good amount of fish, and the dolphins come in to get them. Look at this view of our beach here. Look at this incredible view. Oh, here comes the pelicans again. Yep. Let's give you, look at this. Check out this view of the beach here before I sign off. Absolutely gorgeous. I'm out here in the Gulf. Just a spectacular view. But with this absolutely gorgeous view, I want to remind you to take the time to check out all of my photos and videos here on Facebook. When you find something you like, please hit the like and share button. Be sure to tell your friends about Southwest Florida Television. Make sure you like and follow my Facebook page here. Do both, like and follow. While you're here, check out Nonstop Naples Facebook page, Nonstop Naples. Make sure you like and follow that if you're interested in keeping up with fun things to see and do here in Naples, Nonstop Naples. Occasionally, I will be doing live feeds from Nonstop Naples Facebook page. As always, nobody pays any to be out here. If you like what you see and you want to make a little contribution, thank you. It's always appreciated. You can find my PayPal account info in the description of this post. Every little bit helps. Thanks for watching. Have a wonderful, wonderful Wednesday. New Year's just around the corner. Wow. Where did the time go this year? Time really flies. For Southwest Florida Television, I'm Robb Stan. God bless.